Who made this monstrosity?
Pick the Percocet, set, icy on my neck, hit you with that check, teachers by the flex.
What's good, what's going, what's new, what's happening, raw reactions here. Welcome back to the channel. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe and turn on all post notifications. Today we're checking out a video by the Konoha titled Why Does Jiraiya Wear a Different Headband? I was just about to go out, but I saw this, or rather I remembered this, and I decided to react to it with you guys before stepping. So Jiraiya's headband, that is something that was not, maybe it crossed my mind when I first saw him, but it's not something that has really been on my mind. If anything, what I've been really concerned about as far as Jiraiya goes, in terms of what he carries around, is the scroll on his back and what exactly that scroll contains. It will be interesting to know, so let's dive on it.
This is a standard leaf headband, and this is Jiraiya's headband. Instead of a leaf symbol, it has a character embedded on it. And today we are going to talk about this unique headband and why it differs from the standard.
Well, now that I think about it, the headband, I think he has signing on it. Maybe not.
Headband. Jiraiya is one of the most beloved characters in the series, and his unique headband has sparked the curiosity of many fans. Firstly, let's discuss the significance of the headband in Naruto. The headband represents the affiliation of a ninja to a specific village. It is also a symbol of the ninja's loyalty and dedication to the village. The headband usually features the village's emblem, which is engraved in the center of the metal plate. It is so vital that even after a shinobi becomes a rogue ninja, he still wears his village's headband to show the land from where he hails. In the case of Jiraiya, his head
to show the land from, oh, so that's why they still put it on. Because sometimes it'll just be like, okay, you left the village, why are you just putting a line across it? Okay, that makes sense, to show that this is the land where I'm from, but the line across means I left those people, I don't fuck with them anymore. Let's go.
Differs from the standard leaf village headband. Instead of the emblem of the leaf village, his headband bears the symbol of Mount Miyaboku, a place where he trained and learned the ways of the toads. This is because Jiraiya is not just a member of the leaf village, but also a sage of Mount Miyaboku. The crest is composed of 3 comma shapes, a common design element in Japanese.
That is interesting, and that would make so much sense since that means he spent a really good number of his years there. That's what that means. Of course, the first time he goes there, he trains. But when does he even come back? Or that's even another thing I need to find out. How long he stayed in Mount Miyaboku the first time he came? Because we see him as a child, next thing we're seeing him as an adult. Now, I don't believe he stayed all through that. I believe at some point he could be going back and be returning, especially after the Grand Elder told him that he was going to find the child of the prophecy, and the person would either bring total destruction or total peace. With that in mind, I'm sure he had some sort of special pass in terms of his case, because Mount Miyaboku is a place where humans don't really know exist. It was a place where humans didn't really know exist. Even if they knew it exists, they are not really allowed there. So it begs the question how much time he also spent in terms of training. That's something interesting to find out. Actually, I should look it up. But if you guys know any sources, please let me know in the comment section.
The 3 commas are also called 3 tomo. The 3 tomo on Jiraiya's headband are a reference to the 3 treasures of Japan: the mirror, the sword, and the jewel. Jiraiya was one of the legendary Sannin, along with Tsunade and Orochimaru. He was trained by the 3rd Hokage, Hiruzen Sarutobi, and was known for his powerful ninjutsu and vast seals knowledge. During his training, Jiraiya came across the toads of Mount Miyaboku, who were impressed by his strength and intellect. During this time, he spent most of his time in Mount Miyaboku.
Intellect is a stretch. Because young Jiraiya was basically like young Naruto, and even young Obito. So intellect is a stretch. Strength, yeah. The way he, even at this age, where he's a child, he grabbed a giant snake and like flung it in the air.
the ways of the toads and mastering the use of natural energy. As a sign of his dedication to the toads, Jiraiya started wearing the headband with the emblem of Mount Miyaboku. When Jiraiya returned to the Leaf Village, he continued to wear the headband with the emblem of Miyaboku. This not only showed his affiliation with the Leaf Village, but also his status as a sage. He was proud of his accomplishments and the knowledge he gained from the toads of Mount Miyaboku. His journey to becoming a sage.
And it's crazy how he wasn't just popular for being a sanin, he was popular for his novels as well. Even though he was basically X-rated. It just goes to show how much of an incredible person he was, because he's one of the strongest ninjas of his era. And outside his life as a ninja, you have his normal life where he's basically just writing books and selling. And he's making bank from it because this mofo used to spend it on women and liquor. It was just interesting that he had a whole other life outside being a ninja. And this is someone that's fought in 2 wars. By the Second Great Shinobi War, he was pronounced a sanin then and there. That is the same war where he trained Nagato, one of the most prolific users of the Rinnegan we've seen. I think he developed a liking for traveling from the whole I have to find the child of the prophecy, because he was always traveling. Then again, he also needed the traveling for writing his novel. No, well, not necessarily writing his novel, but it was part of his experience in terms of, okay, I think there are times where he would be like, oh, he needs to travel and do research for his makeout tactics. All around, yeah, he was a very interesting character. The fact that those 3, what was that? The sword, the mirror, and I've forgotten the third one. But that is very representative of Tsunade, and Orochimaru as the 3 sanin. And that's one of the things I love Naruto for. The symbolisms, the fact that it always goes back to Japanese culture. I've seen a video where the origin of the powers of the Sharingan, Susanoo, Amaterasu, the 2 of them, if I'm not correct, they are actual deities. Amaterasu, I think that's the god or goddess of fire. Susanoo represents someone else. Amaterasu was born from a Japanese deity's right eye, which is why Amaterasu comes out from the right eye in Naruto. Tsukuyomi was born from the left eye, which is why, Ultimate Genjutsu use it for the left eye. I know I think Susanoo was born from the person's nose, I'm not so sure. But Naruto does this thing where there are symbolisms of Japanese culture, and it's whenever I see a breakdown of those things, they always interest me. So let's go on.
Is a testament to his strength, determination, and intelligence. Jiraiya's headband may be different from the standard Leaf Village headband, but it holds a deeper meaning. It is a symbol of his mastery of natural energy, his connection to the toads of Miyaboku, and his status as one of the legendary Sannin. Naruto fans admire Jiraiya for his strength and courage, and his unique headband only adds to his charm and appeal. Jiraiya also taught legendary shinobis like Minato and Naruto. He himself was taught by Hiruzen, who was later killed by Jiraiya's team.
That is even one, or rather another thing. Not only did he create great students, not only did he grow and train with respectable ninjas like himself, he himself was taught by a respectable ninja. Orochimaru, when he faced the 3rd Hokage, he himself said, it's because of your old. That age has really weakened you. If you were younger, you would have dealt with me a long time ago.
And Hiruzen's student Orochimaru. Do you know who was in that 4th coffin that Orochimaru summoned? It's confusing, right? If you want to know, check out this video. That's all for now. We'll see.
Yeah, I think we already checked out the video. Okay, the fact that the headband represents Mount Miyaboku, that makes a lot of sense. Because if it was the case of, I'm sure the first time, let me just go with the assumption that the first time he found out about Mount Miyaboku, the first time he went there on accident, he later returned to the Hidden Leaf and was going back and forth between the 2. So he saw himself not just as a ninja of the Hidden Leaf, but he saw himself as a ninja of Mount Miyaboku. So that makes sense. The fact that the 3 symbols represent he starts as a Sanin and also represents the other two Sanins who are Tsunade and Orochimaru. That also makes a lot of sense. So that was very interesting to watch. What is the original word of Sanin? That was even another thing that would be interesting to find out. But yeah, thanks for reaching the end of the video. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Pick the Percocet, sets. Icy on my neck. Hit you with that check. We just bout to flex. Pick the Percocet, sets. Icy on my neck.